Comics of 100 Years Ago, March 8th, 1925. It's Crazy Cat by Herriman. Bumblebee, traveling here and there and there and here, going from no place to some place, returning only when he gets back on a one-way ticket with which he makes a round trip, is clasped in the thousand-fingered grip of the law. A judge says, "Drunk and disorderly, guilty as charged. 5 days, Officer Pup. Remove the prisoner to the clink. Next case." Officer Pup stands by the tiny bee in his bindle, saying, "Come on, Bummy, old boy. It ain't such a bad jail, and 5 days ain't so long. Besides, you need a rest. And what's more, I ain't had a good game of solo since you was in here last." Mrs. Quack Quack walks by the jail. Jayle, it is spelled. She says, "Oh, ho, ho, that Bumblebee is in jail again. I wonder if the news has got around yet." So Mrs. Quack Quack tells Krazy, "Bumblebee is in jail for intoxication. That honeypot he packs is a fake. It was found to be full of hooch, the awful person." "Yes," says Krazy. Mrs. Quack Quack says, "He thought it was honey. Said he got it out of the old honeysuckle bush. Can you fancy such a fairy tale?" "Yes?" Krazy asks. Krazy walks alone well, here's the honeysuckle bush. It don't seem to be Werehoochee to me. In fact, it smecks Werehoochee as far as my eye can see. It looks like a injustice was done to Mr. B." And now we see Krazy with a little container of hooch and a brick, saying, "Darn cat, what's he monkeying around that honeysuckle bush for? I wonder if he suspects anything. Get away from that bush, you!" Zip, the brick hits Krazy in the back of the head, who says, "Little darling, how potent his love is at me." Krazy stalks off from the tree, saying, "Love is doubly swift when it smecks you in the umbrage of a honeysuckle bush." And we see Krazy pouring his hooch into the tree, as Officer Pup, not Krazy, Ignatz is pouring his hooch into the tree. Well, Officer Pup watches from behind a rock. "Scott, so a fella can't hide his private stock no more. No place no more, with nosy cats prying around one's cache. Hollow bushes are darn scarce too." "Ah," says Officer Pup, and now we see him in the very well-drawn judge's office. Herriman took his time on this scene. Lots and lots and lots of cross-hatching. The judge says, "Here you are, Officer Pup. An order for the release of Mr. B. and a warrant for the arrest of Ignatz Mouse." "Attaboy, Judge," says Officer Pup.